You have to be bold to get what you want in life. People get old by not being bold enough. People be old in life and let life pass them by, not achieving their goals or their desires because they were not bold enough to make a change. You see, Peter was the only disciple to get off the boat when he saw Jesus, but you had the other disciples who stayed on the boat. I don't know their reasons. Some may fear, some may not. But Peter was the only one to get up off the boat to walk to Jesus. How many of us, let life pass us by, by not being bold enough to make that decision, to make that move? And you know the move you need to make that can get you to the next destination in your life. Be bold enough to make that change. You prayed about it, you laid about it, God already answered it. But it's up to you to make that decision. You see that the Israelites were at the door of their promise. But because of fear, they did not achieve the promise, but they achieved it 40 years later. We can delay our purpose by living in fear and not making the decision to acquire the very promise that God has already given unto you. You see, in your promise, there is doubt, which is the Anak. There is fear, which is the Anak. We fear what we see, but a lot of times we fear what's in the mind. You see, we see scenarios in the mind, and the scenarios that's within our mind causes us not to go after the very things that God has put in our hearts to do. So if God put it in your heart to do, you already have it, and that's your promise. Your promised land is already in your heart. It's already in your life. It's already in the supernatural, but it's up to you to make the decision to go after it. Be bold enough to go after what God has already given unto you.